I used to think that the book of Romans said that homosexuality was a sin, and then I did a little bit more learning and went to seminary and realized it doesn't. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. There's a whole lot of debate over whether you should even take the specific biblical teachings about sexuality and map them one-on-one to the modern culture, because you're taking a very specific thing from one culture and mapping it onto another culture, a culture that is thousands of years old and has completely different values. And all of these things, marriage and sex and sexuality, are bound up in a specific culture. But you don't even need to talk about that with Romans. And the problem exists because of what the book of Romans actually says, if you read it. The book of Romans chapter 1 is often quoted by people who are anti-LGBTQ, and it says that males gave up their natural sexual relations for unnatural ones, and that females gave up their natural sexual relations for being inflamed with passion for each other, with people of the same gender. And the people who want to tell you that being gay is a sin say, look, it's right there, but it's not. Because if you heard me, what it actually says is that the men gave up their natural sexual inclinations for unnatural ones. And that is assuming straightness, which is something that happens all the time in the world, but it assumes straightness. If we're talking about our modern understanding of human sexuality, we believe that people who are queer have different sexual inclinations, different natural sexual desires. In the words of Lady Gaga, they were born that way. And so gay men are sexually attracted to other men. Lesbian women are attracted to other women naturally. And so for them to follow the sort of on the surface meaning of this text would be to give up their natural inclinations towards being attracted to people of the same gender and instead try to live a life of straightness. If anything, this chapter in Romans really is a chapter that is affirming of queer people. And when I realized that, everything changed for me in regards to this verse. I realized that, and I said, hang on, wait a second. It's talking about natural relations. All of the people in my life who are LGBTQ people, they have different natural inclinations than the straight people in my life. And that is beautiful and helpful. And I just thought you might want to know that. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride. Also, I'm splitting all my creator revenue with the Trevor Project, so they're amazing, and you should really check them out. And if you have money to give to the Trevor Project.